One of Caversham Primary's deputies has told the inquest into the death of the Reading headteacher Ruth Perry that an Ofsted inspector silenced their attempts to answer his questions. The hearing today was also told that as Ruth Perry struggled to cope, staff feared asking for a pause in the inspection in case it resulted in a worse grading for the school. Well, let's join Jo Campbell at Reading Town Hall for us this lunchtime. Jo, what's been revealed this morning?
Today we've been hearing from those who were actually in these meetings with Ofsted who detailed how it had gone, one describing one meeting as being very unpleasant. Now, Claire Jones-King, who is the deputy head at the time, was in one of the meetings and she was saying that they'd actually had that call because one of the lead inspectors, Alan Derry, had said at the time that he'd seen behaviour which raised questions about how safe children were in the school. There'd been some disagreement of what he'd actually seen in the playground, but he effectively had raised his hand. He'd been sneering and at one stage said in a loud voice, "I beg to differ," and that effectively closed down the conversation. Now, the following day, when he delivered his decision that the school should be downgraded from outstanding to inadequate, the head of the governors said that effectively just the day before he had been told that the safeguarding was borderline adequate and that also that they'd been told that no child was in danger. Mr. Derry said that he'd spoken to his regional director and he'd been told off for telling them that.
And Jo, the hearing has also examined what happened after that inspection meeting.
Well, yes, the inspection team had been told throughout that effectively the inspection could have been paused, but the staff had said that they didn't want to do that, fearing it would make things worse. And afterwards they said that effectively Ruth Perry was still in quite a distressed state. She wasn't eating properly, so they'd been bringing food in for her. They were asked had they thought of suggesting that she might take time off because she was in quite a low place. But at that stage they said that she seemed to be a lot happier actually being in the school and working to turn things around than being away and not being able to help.